everyone! So today I just wanted to show you an order I got maybe 3 months ago. For the most part, I have everything to show you except for one kit because I did go ahead and send that to my younger sister. She lives a couple of states away and doesn't necessarily have hobby funds where she has 2 kids of her own to raise. So I went ahead and sent her one of those so she could try cross stitch for the first time. So the first kit that I'm going to show you, I have already unbagged for the most part. And I chose this one first specifically because this shows a lot of backstitching. And I know for a fact that these no brand cross stitch kits do not have backstitching. And that is only proven in the chart. There's no backstitching. No backstitching, but that is okay because once I am done, assuming that the backstitching lines in the photo they use doesn't create a ton of stitches already that are kind of in the way, I will add in my own backstitching. I did buy floss already for this from Amazon, so if I ever get around to that this year, I will update you. So this chart has no smudging, and I've been getting a lot of charts with smudging lately, so I'm very thankful that this one is not smudged at all. It has 40 colors, but it sadly does have a lot of, or not a lot, some same color symbols around each other, but that is fine. Again, this is the photo. I'm sorry I did have to pause, so I forgot where I was. I had groceries getting delivered. Anyways, I remember last saying that I did buy floss to backstitch this when it is completed. So in this kit, it came with a koi fish, an orange pom-pom. How many needles is that? Oh, also, I'm so sorry about the Play-Doh under my nails. My son does speech therapy over Zoom, and we were using Play-Doh today. So 6 needles, that is a lot for the small size of this. And then the thimble ring and a needle threader, which is perfect because my son just broke the last one I had. So it looks like we have 2 extra hanks, this lovely mint green color, and this pale purple. Oh, this feels a bit stiffer than I'm used to thread feeling. I mean, I don't really care. It's not like we're here to snuggle the cross stitch once it's done. So there's 2 tangle up cards. This one has a linger. Various shades of beige. Like coffee colors. And I'm sorry if you hear my son stomping in the background. There's nothing I can do about his behavior. And the first card has all these lovely pinks and purples, dark fuchsia. They're pretty tamed colors. I'd say they're all a little bit muted, but that's fine because, you know, they look muted. Wait, where's that? So I'm seeing yellow in this, but I'm not seeing pale yellow here. Oh. I might have to swap out some of the thread I bought myself because I need this, or my OCD needs this to match the image. So that might be a problem. I might have to swap out whatever color is replacing that. this aside. The next kit I got is a Kiki's Delivery Service kit. Super cute. She's reading a book with the cat. Lots of plants everywhere. I love it. It comes with 44 colors. You think there would be a little bit more confetti in here based on how busy that photo is, but I'm not really seeing that here. It looks like it's confetti, but there's a lot of grouped together symbols. Toolkit has a flower on it, an orange pom-pom, 5 needles, needle threader, thimble ring, no scissors or anything, but that's alright. Let's see how big this canvas is. Right, here's the top. It's now big enough to not fully be in sight. Not too much is out of sight. You can definitely see the staircase up here, but I can't really make out a whole lot of anything else. Lots of greens and pinks in the center. It looks like maybe like around here is going to be the most difficult spot, where the corners and the top, it's more color blocked. 44 colors. Printing looks good. It does look a little dark over here, like maybe it got a tiny bit wet, but that's okay. My son does throw water everywhere, which is why I always rely so heavily on charts. If there's ever a messed up one, I do try and ask for a replacement. We get the photo, we can compare the photo to the colors, or the colors to the photo. Photo. Oh, there's a big hole in this bag. Okie dokie. Lots of floating hanks here. Making sure they're all labeled. Some of them I can't see the labels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like 2 more of the deep blues, and then okay, I just set it down and forgot. I'm so sorry. This is like close to black, but it is a blue. Then all these dark greens, which you can see there's a lot of dark greens and deep blues in here. I'm just gonna wiggle it this way. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on, let go of each other. So this is the second card. I love these shades of greens and that turquoise in there. That is the color I usually dye my hair, at least half of my head of hair. They always put the tiniest little nugget on there just to kind of show you where it goes. Poor lonely little baby. So there's also a lot of these replicated in the image, so they did good on that. You can see the oranges. You can see this lonely little nugget in the books, a little bit in the staircase. Toss. Alright, I'm gonna have to finger comb. Hold on a minute. Finger comb, finger comb. I much rather finger comb my hair than put a real brush to it. My scalp is too sensitive. So here are the colors for the first card. This is very neon. So you can see the purples and the flowers. I'm assuming this is going to go around here. So it's going to be more saturated. Maybe a little bit into her bow. This dark red looks like it could be the shadows in her bow. Pinks for the flowers. Deeper purples, I assume, are the shadows in these flowers. So again, that's probably going to be very saturated. I was hoping for a more true yellow in this kit to kind of get the brightness of these lights. I am not seeing that again, so I might go into my own stash of threads and add those in there to add that pop of brightness. So these next two kits I have worked on a little bit, not a whole lot. And that was just to kind of see how the colors would play compared to the photo. The first one is the biggest kit I currently own to date, and I'm sure you've seen this before. I've personally seen this one everywhere. Scoot that out the way. Long chart. Very long. There's no way I can show you all of it. So, which spot did I start on? I think I started on this end because I wanted to kind of get these flowers out the way. Now, where this is so big, I am a product maker or product crafter, not a process. I'm sorry, I'm sick and very winded. Also, that is why the gloves. I have lupus and my skin gets very hard and cracky on my hands. So I have steroids on under these gloves. And I don't like my fingers being restricted or sweaty, so I cut holes in them. So I started up here. And because this is so big and I am a product crafter and not a process crafter, I am taking care to do only the actual items in the photo in full stitch, like the flowers, the peacocks, and the butterflies, and everything else I am going to do in tent stitch just to get it out of the way, and because I don't care about the definition of it. I may go back through this, like the other ones I have, and do backstitch just to define it a little more, because I do like my photos to have that definition. And a lot of these no-name kits don't tend to have that. So this kit has 50 colors. I wouldn't have expected anything less. I don't remember how this folded up, so I was gonna fold it like that. 50 color kit. Let me get all that out the way. A ram? A male sheep? I don't know. I'm not that smart. Only 2 needles for this entire thing. And yes, I did put the needle back when I stopped working on it. A needle threader, which is perfect. Again, because my son likes to bend these and mess them up. I don't know how he keeps finding them. It's not like I leave everything I do everywhere. Even if I did, you shouldn't be touching it. But we don't talk about that. So I'm going to show you the canvas. Big canvas. It's not the biggest, but for me it's the biggest I currently own. So you can see a lot of color blocking up here. A little bit where you saw those kind of blurry purple flowers, but I'm going to count those as just background and not do them in full stitch. The repetition in the tail, which I think I'm going to do a lot of parking for this, but we will see. I am working this in squares. As you can see right here, a 4x4 So I've almost completed one, and I can say it is significantly more saturated than in the photo provided, but that's okay because the values of the colors are still there. The saturation is just upped. And you can see that, oh, I have it tacked down with a broken needle, but I have them parked to the closest ones in the corresponding cube I intend to do next. You can make out their heads beautifully. And then back here seems like I'm not gonna have fun doing it, but I'm gonna chug through it once I get to it. Now I do have one complaint about the canvas, and that is, what is that? What is that? Did someone cut their finger? Like, oh yeah, see, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense where it is. It's a shade of red that's nowhere else on here. What are you, sir? Can you not be there? And that makes me a little anxious because anytime I have trouble washing a canvas, red is always the problem. Red likes to linger. Alright, so why did I toss the photo aside already? Well, that's because it wasn't that big. That's probably why I tossed it. Photo. Golds, bright blues, purples. I guess the mint green would go up here. That's the second card. And the first card, I can get it to let go of itself. See, this one has super bright yellows, but I don't think any of these yellows are that bright, but where I did say the yarn is holding the same color values but with more saturation, you know, it was kind of expected. It has all the pinks. 22, where is 22? I think I used all of 22, and 22 actually is in here with the extra hanks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My sun is coming out. So 9 of those, so now you can see where all the purples went. And then the pink, which I'm assuming is going to be back here. Just tons of beautiful colors. I love pinks, purples, and like baby blues. Toss that aside. And the last kit, which is one I'm not sure I'm going to be finishing. You've probably seen this one before too. It came with 2 needles. I think it came with a needle threader, but I already took it out. This one has a puppy and what looks like a Dalmatian. I'd get it to focus, but I don't want to mess around with the screen too much. Goodness. So the photo's kind of caca, but we've seen this everywhere. I'm pretty sure we've all seen this one. This snake, and I'm pretty sure I've heard other people complain about the color values as well after I already bought it, which is why I opened it and started working on it. So this is 34 colors, 14 count, obviously. All of these have been 14 count. Can you tell I'm sick? All of these have been 11 count. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Everyone just don't listen to my words. Look at the stuff. So the canvas. This was the smallest one that I currently owned at the time of purchasing. So you can see I worked around here. Here's the back so you can see. Yeah, it's very messy. I just wanted to get it done and over with real quick. Compared to the photo, I see beiges and tans, and in here I'm seeing gray and some sand color. What should be this pretty pink, which would be close to this, is some like faded Barney purple, and I'm not about it. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. I might send it to my sister. Oh, you know what I'm noticing? The colors are different in these. So if we're going off of this, the colors are matching. Huh, that's weird. 34 colors. You can see my son spilled a little something on there. He likes to be around mommy all the time, and he likes to shake his bottles, or sippy cups I should say, and they leak. So this came with no extras, which I'm not surprised because it's not super big. Shake, 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 shake down. Okay. And finger comb. Finger comb. Finger comb her like you love her. Alright. You can see all the pinks in there. Some of the greens that are in the flowers. More of the dull colors that I don't really like. There's really not a whole lot to say about this. It's just a bunch of ugly pinks and magentas. Just not my favorite. And I think it's only, yeah, it's only this, yeah, only this card. So nothing extra in this one. Just, ooh, why is this one so long? Girl, I'm gonna be different. I'm different. She's being a boss queen. It's fine. And that is pretty much it for the kits that I kept. The one I did get rid of was a photo of a girl. There's, how do I describe it? There's a ton of them out there. It's one of those photos of the girls that looks kind of like watercolor, and there's like 80 different variations. But this is what I got. I'm missing one. Hang on. Bam! Got it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got from VIP Cross Stitch. I don't buy from them often. I do realize that the price varies for the same photo depending on the page you buy it from. So I try and bargain shop through AliExpress, VIP Cross Stitch. Tapestry Market is out of question because it is the most expensive. What is it? Everyday eCrafts, Fan Sales, all of those good sites. And you know, I just add all of my favorites to the cart, assuming that they all have the same one. And if they don't, then I get it from the place I found it. If they do have the same one, I buy from where it's cheaper with the price of shipping included. But this is my small haul for today. I will update you on this whenever I get to this. And I will let you know how adding in my own backstitching has gone. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today. Sorry if I'm nasally. Again, I'm sick. So you guys have a good day and thank you for watching.